Let me tell you, folks, it is an honor to be introduced by a future U.S. Congressman. And I want to thank all of you for being here tonight, my friends and my supporters. My name is Mike Cruz, and I'm running for the County Board in District 15. I was born and raised here in Springfield. I'm deeply rooted in this community. I graduated from Southeast High School. I earned an associate's degree from Lincoln Land and a political science degree from UIS in 2009. And I feel that running for this office is my way of giving back to a community that has given so much to me, that has given so much to my family. You know, when I walk the neighborhoods and I knock on the doors, I hear the same things again and again. People are tired of a government that operates in secrecy, tired of not knowing who their representative is, and tired of broken promises. I'm happy to report tonight that my opponent and his fellow elected friends have finally released the county budget and the county expenditures after nearly a decade in office. Well, folks, it's not going to take me 10 years. It's not going to take me 10 days. I guarantee to you tonight, when I'm elected, I'm going to bring back transparency and accountability back to the county board and back to District 15, and that is going to happen from day one. My opponent recently sent out a flyer proclaiming promises made and promises kept, explaining how we have a balanced budget, explaining how we have a surplus. But we now know what those promises really were. They were to cut funding for youth services. They were to cut funding for the Sheriff's Department. They were to cut funding for existing infrastructure needs, while at the same time voting for a pay increase for himself and his fellow elected officials. So folks, typical. That's right, Al, typical. And when I'm elected, I'm going to balance a budget without cutting jobs or cutting essential services. And when I'm elected and I'm faced with a $400,000 shortfall in the Sheriff's Department and having to lay off 14 deputies, I'm not going to vote for a $600,000 new bike trail. I'm going to choose public safety over that new bike trail each and every single day of the week. And as Dr. Gill talked about, we need elected officials that have some priorities. And folks, we need some elected officials that have priorities that are not rooted in partisan politics. And that's me, and that's Dr. Gill. Simply put, and simply stated, my opponent has become complacent, and he no longer effectively or efficiently represents the concerns or the views or the values of the people that live in District 15. When I'm elected, I will. I will because I will be accessible. And accessibility will not only be the hallmark of my campaign, it will be my promise to you. It will be my promise to my constituents. And I firmly believe if we continue to work together like this here tonight, we're not only going to win this election, and we are going to win this election, but far more important than winning any election, we're going to make this a better county for our families. We're going to make this a better state for our families. So I want to thank you all once again for coming out here tonight. I want to thank Dr. Gill for speaking on my behalf. I want to thank Moldeners for providing the food. So thank you folks for your support and your dedication.